tanke Rosja, blitzar atma Svenska, rockar och BSM Tjoda, kalla tushik, chiki, briki, iftanke Rosja, blitzar atma Svenska, rockar och BSM Tjoda, kalla tushik, chiki, briki, iftanke Rosja, blitzar atma Svenska, rockar och BSM Tjoda, kalla tushik, chiki, briki, iftanke Rosja, blitzar atma Svenska, rockar och BSM Rosja, blitzar atma Rosja, blitzar atma Rosja, blitzar atma Svenska, rockar och BSM Rosja, blitzar atma Rosja, blitzar atma Rosja, blitzar atma Svenska, rockar och BSM Tjoda, kalla tushik, chiki, briki, iftanke Rosja, blitzar atma Svenska, rockar och BSM Tjoda, kalla tushik, chiki, briki, iftanke Rosja, blitzar atma Svenska, rockar
Speaking of the hipper, as I can see in the YouTube chat, there's a lot of banter about it. Coincidentally, the first thing that drew my eye on this update was the clap of the 20.3 centimeter cannons that this thing has. Like, oh, that is some big ass cannons. Not the biggest caliber of cannons, but we're certainly getting most of the way there. Ain't she a beauty? It also may have cost a stupid amount of lines. Also, like, firing at ranges of 11k out can be a wee bit tricky, I think. Maybe I should go towards A. Let's fire off one more salvo and then we start the turning. Because I don't normally play Navy, but these extra thick top tier ships, like, we're pretty much getting to battleship class now. Unfortunately, I forgot to buy the fire extinguisher modification, which is extremely important for this thing. Or any other naval ship. I turn off the HUD though, because... Look at that. My computer is exploding though, trying to render and stream though. So, I'm not sure. It's handling at the moment 53 FPS, but it's a very high quality model. Although, if we could get like a couple of Jagdtigers on the deck of this, we could increase our firepower. At the moment, what I've done is a bit cheeky. I've just let the secondary guns do their work job. I've switched to the anti-aircraft gunners, and I'm letting the AI man the secondaries. And I think they man the primaries too. That huge ass maneuver probably slowed us down a bunch. Because that was around a 45-degree turn, hard, and we dropped down from almost 48 down to around 30. Look at the sky. The sky's just nothing but traces. What engagement range is that? $8K, we might be able to land hits on there, but that is a lot of ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they've all got the same idea, get behind land. Right, let's take over the main guns. And since they're basically going parallel to us now, maybe we stand a chance. Ow, that was a pretty solid hit on us. I guess torpedo time? Can't hurt. Oh, game sound? Oh. Only now people are telling me about game sound? Why isn't there game sound? I can hear the game, but now that I look at my stream software, it's mentioning... I apologize. I don't know why it took so long. I was looking at the YouTube. I wasn't checking Twitch. Hold on. Game sound. Why aren't you registering? Now I'm sitting here orgasming to the sound of all these cannons and no game sound. Sound. Yep. Default settings. Oh, I did not expect to die that early, actually. Properties. Testing, okay, hopefully. Yeah, you guys will be picking up sound now. And now, the main reason that I actually took out the Hipper was not just to go get cool kills with the Hipper, but it was to get a Heinkel 177 Fritz X kill, which always remember to set assault fuses with the Fritz X. Ah. Now, anti-aircraft fire can hit up to 3 kilometers high. If we check the weather, we can't really fly above 1.3k maybe and land a hit. Which means that I cannot do high altitude fritzing. I'm very liable not to even get close to a boat. I can't aim it through the clouds, so I've got to have visual. Ideally, I'd like to hit that boat there, but I can't be picky. I'm going to go for this one down there. Gently, gently. Fritz X away. So, what we do is we turn our course. Fritz X is doing good. Oh, this could be a perfect hit. Yes! Yes, I nailed it! They're so hard to hit, and while I died, I still landed the Fritz X. That was almost perfect. No correction needed on the way down, really. It looks like a pilot snap because the plane's still flying along, but yep, check it. Just the pilot died. All the other crew are alive still. I'm still happy that I got a kill with the Fritz X. I was sad about the pilot snap. Do you think the gunners are going to take over before the plane hits the ocean? Because look, the plane's still going along. It's just, I'm dead. And in War Fun, the player is the pilot. Oh, that is... Oh, it's even going upwards now. It's continuing its mission without me. The little Heinkel 177 that could. Look at it go. It's still flying. SDG 44 Specialist. Schungewehr Specialist. How you doing, mate? Oh, I'm doing absolutely dandy. A little sad about the pilot stuff, though, but in the life aspects, I'm doing pretty dandy. Look at that! It's still flying! Can we put a timer on screen and just see how long this keeps flying for? It's just the pilots that... Look! The plane's still flying though! It seems to be doing pretty damn well aerodynamically. Like every time it's losing a bit... It's keeping its speed up roughly. Look in the top left. The speed's not dropping too much. And when it drops too much, the plane dips down. Picks up the speed again. Look how far we've flown. That is a stable airframe. I mean, what would happen, just coincidentally, if this had the gear down and it flew all the way back and landed on an airfield? Would I get to respawn? That's a really good question. I mean, honestly, the plane's not super experimental, and flying a plane is rather elementary once it's set up in flight. A pilot is very important. They need to actively monitor the plane, control the situations that arise, but in level steady flight, the gunners could probably take over. Hey, Sturmgewehr Specialist, you paid for 3 meal deals now. R.I.P. pilot. So true. Look at the plane, it's still going. I know there's so much to do in this update, but I'm just watching this little Heinkel 177 that could. Do you think it's going to safely land on the ocean and the pilots, sorry, the gunners could get out? Because, I mean, in real life, they'll probably just take over the gunners, fly back over Germany again, and then try and bail out over a friendly airfield. Here we go. Oof. That was a heavy landing, and I think they're getting out of that one. But look, 24 kilometers away from the closest friendly destroyer. We flew quite a bit. The little Heinkel 177 that good. Oh, I wonder if I remember to save that kill. I'm not sure. Let's try that again, actually. That was really fun with the Hipper. Ah, I forgot to NVIDIA Shadowplay the kill. Oh well. Because with NVIDIA Shadowplay, I get a much higher recording than I do with the streaming software. Yeah, I forgot to I forgot to cut the stream. Oh well. Doesn't matter. That's how excited I was. Oh, the Germans got a new helicopter, eh? The more you know. Oh, shit, cancel, you're right, guys. Oof, forgot to pay to win this thing. Gotta go to modifications and get the... Apparently, the entire Hipper did not have tools on board for offshore maintenance, whatever that means. Probably repairing parts. No FPE. Jesus Christ, that should be default. These other things, they're optional extras. Well, except that, actually, because many times you just get one shot and your ship blows up, but... These are fancy shells, you don't need them all the time. Yeah, I won't bother to pay for the rest of these. So it's around 230 GE per thingy-majig. Except these are 250. I started this update with 50,000 golden eagles, and I haven't even bought much yet, and I'm already down. Play the Eurocopter Tiger, aka the Death Trap. I see, it would only be interesting to me if I could take the helicopter off from the carrier. Look at that, that's perfect space for a helipad here if you remove some of the stuff. In fact, what is there? I think there's a Japanese plane now that has like 3 float planes sitting on the back of its deck. And that would be really cool if you could send them off for reconnaissance. I mean, they're most likely to get shot down because... reasons, but it will still be a cool gameplay mechanic. It will be one of those things where I can say, yeah, in War Thunder, you can do this. You know, you point in a direction, you just send out your float planes. Then again, Gaijin probably doesn't want to spend time modeling the animation for the float plane being dropped off by a crane and then flying off. But really cool. They don't even need to be torpedo bombers, they just need to be recon. Could be flak bait, I suppose. Yeah, we got one recon plane here. What caliber are these guns? Are they 88s? Let's check. 6 times 10.5 centimeter anti-aircraft cannons, and then 6 times 37. Oh, so these twin cannons here that there are 3 of on each side, I think, are 10. Yeah, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. They're 10.5 centimeters. Oh, that is very big. I thought it'd be like 88s, but nope. And you got one Werbel Boy turret on the back, one Werbel Boy turret at the front. And then you got a mixture of, you know, light machine guns, heavy, and then 37 mils scattered about here and there. Twin 37, I think. Some sort of heavy thingy-majig. It's not got the most anti-aircraft, but it's just got everything. What's the biggest cannon you've seen in person? Let's think. I've seen the FV4005 in person. What caliber is that? 183mm. So I guess it'll be that. I've seen the Jagdtiger in person, but that's 12.8. How big is the tortoise? It's like 90 something. I think it is the FV4005 that has the biggest cannon that I've seen in real life. How do I use the camera like that? It's NVIDIA Ansil, or like NVIDIA Shadowplay technology thing. If I press Alt F2, then I can enter this kind of camera taking mode, where it kind of freezes the game, like everything just freezes in time, and you can move around freely and do some photo editing and take some photos. The coolest feature actually is the green screen filter, because it's especially good on planes that are currently in the air. Like, let's say, there you go, I can now edit in any background I want. It's quite a handy tool. Ah, Mike's doing a custom battle, eh? Alright, maybe French Weeaboo. After this round, I'll consider joining it. Why am I not using all servers? Because I'm not a scrub. I like my ping below 50. Ideally, I can get up to 17 if I'm lucky. And I turned off join in progress because I'm just sick of joining games like 2 minutes after they've started. Do I need to start blasting some Kriegsmarine songs? Yeah, I know that guy. Oh. Do I just start posting Sabaton lyrics in chat? Pride of a nation, a beast made of steel.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
So how long do you reckon till we get the Bismarck? How many more updates? But then again, I kind of want the Iowa a bit more. Mainly due to it having 10 quad Bofors gun turrets on it. The amount of lead just purely for medium caliber guns is bonkers. Let alone the main reason that Iowa is known for its main cannons. And yes, for those of you that don't know, the stream is on YouTube and Twitch, so pick the platform you prefer and watch on it. You can pick which either one, it's perfectly fine. It's on YouTube and it's on Twitch. Already taking hits? Actually, that's a good question. What's that room that got hit? Is it ammo storage? Is it something? I see all the other ammo racks. So what is just that box? Boiler? Switching to light calibers and I'll let the AI do the manning of the guns. Yeah, I don't think 20mm cannons can shoot up to 8k away. What's my opinion of the Tortoise and can I play it? Well, you see, a new update dropped today, patch 1.91, so a lot of people are kind of excited to see the new toys that have come out today. So most likely you won't be seeing the Tortoise today. It is a very nice vehicle though, it kind of reminds me of the Jagdtiger, except it has more armor, better spaced out crew, faster reloading gun, which basically has the same penetration. Okay, maybe I aimed way too ahead there. No, the gun seems to pretty much go exactly where I'm pointed. Yeah, it looks like I might have a collision soon if I don't adjust course. Huh? Those torpedoes went curvy. Actually, that's a good point. I want to check out the Offspring too. And the new Italian anti-aircraft I very much enjoyed on the dev server. I think they changed the sound effect to fire. Yep, it's definitely a different sound. And his boilers don't seem to be working too well. In fact, if I'm correct, it looks like he's reversing. Mum said it's my turn on the 12.8 centimeter. He's gonna be dead soon. Ah, no kill assist. Well, not considerable amount. I guess I didn't do much. I just wanted enough to get a plane out, and that made me happy. Oh, look at that. Is that the new American one, potentially? PT boat, light it up! It's laying down a smoke screen. Switch to the 10.5s. I need to lock onto that boat. No, these are going way too high. I don't know why I can't lock onto it though. There we go, now we can see him. 5k away. Well, that'd be difficult to hit, he's going pretty fast. Oh, someone else got the kill, doesn't matter now. Health's not looking too good. And down to 12% crew, which basically means nothing. Kirov. But we did get a Fritz X and we did get a kill with it last round, so let's give that a go. We need to get up to 3.5k if we don't want to get shredded by anti-aircraft fire. And remember, you always want to go after the heaviest and the thickest of ships. Like the ship on A. Unfortunately, though, the round is almost over, and I'm nowhere near killing anyone. Look at the top of the screen. That is very disappointing. So instead of climbing, I've got to kind of go for a much more direct approach. Yeah, if one more enemy dies, the game just ends. One enemy fighter spotted. The guy on A would be a good target. I'm just sad I didn't climb up higher. The guy from A might be a bad choice actually because he's maneuvering. And the round ended anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Actually, yeah, I reckon I might have landed that. No, this skin is the default. Is the Heinkel V... No, this is just the default skin. I haven't unlocked anything extra for it. Oh. I like this one. It reminds me of the Heinkel 111 paint job. That one just looks funny. Night camouflage. Oh, edgy. I like this one. Yeah, I suppose, you know, looking up to the black dark sky and looking like a cloud above or something. No, I do like the standard bomber camouflage. Standard just stands out. Right then, I suppose I should dick around with some other stuff. Oh, what the heck. One more game of this. Come on, I want to get more and more Fritz X in. And maybe I'm a little pay to winning it now. Oh wait, battleships can lay down smoke screens? Yeah, okay. $500 golden eagles for the top tier stuff. Wow. Torpedoes -7. Oh, okay, I'll take that. So the torpedo slows down by 7 kilometers a second. It's max speed. Wait, so what is the max speed? Torpedo mode. Let me use my brain to figure this out. An ability to increase the maximum torpedo travel distance by reducing the speed. I was going to say, if a torpedo is doing 7 meters a second, that's pretty fast. There you go. I've fully paid to win the Hipper now. Battleship, that's a heavy cruiser. Whee! Oh, come on. You can, in the War Thunder terms, from what we came from, this is a battleship. It's a pocket battleship. It's a baby battleship. See, kilometers, I get kilometers per hour, but the speed in meters per second is just so alien to me. See, what's the max speed of the Hipper? Oh, it's 60 kilometers per hour. Not like 12.8 meters a second. Oh, this is definitely an Archipelago. Let's put some anti-aircraft rounds in here.
Bordschützen suchen nach Zielen in der Luft und auf dem Wasser. Bordschützen suchen nach Zielen in der Luft.
Oh, the lost... Alright, French Weeaboo. I'll show you the skin later then. How about that? After this game, hopefully I remember whichever one. You can set it to show knots, I think. It's just I prefer kilometers per hour. Although it should really be in knots. I think they changed the sound effect too. Oh dear. I think we just beached. We beached! Hold on, we're powering along. I activated my tow hook, please tow. Please, just a little tug and I'm sure I'll come loose. I mean, I'm moving very gently. Oh, come on you guys, you could have activated your tow hook and just given me a nudge. There we go, we unbeached. Oh, do you like the way I've set camera's shake to 100%? PT boats! Mods of joy! Thank you very much for the donation. Motherfucking PT boats, take them out! Did you see that the new jets are 10.0? Wait, BR? That's a lot of BR. But thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated, Mods Joy. I'm surprised it's not a name like Mods Be Gay or something. Let's keep on the lookout for a sneaky PT boat that might think it's smart going around the island. No, scratch that. Main guns, we need them now. That is extremely close for heavy cruisers. Should I be using the armor-piercing shells in this bad boy? He went kaboomie. Oh, there's new sound effects for zooming in. Look. It's like opening up a telescope. Do you hear that? And then, like a zooming, adjusting noise. One. Oh, he's right there. Line up the guns and the torpedoes. I think he's beached himself on the island. That boat is heavily listing. Is something wrong with it? Kaboom! Look at that forward. Here. There's something wrong with that boat. Why is it listing so heavily? One more volley, one more... Oh. No, aim for that... No, big one. Aim for the big one. Fucking light up that little boat. Come on, I got like a million anti-aircraft guns in here. There we go. What the fuck is going on? Oh yeah, we became the punching bag for everyone else there. That's what I get for going first. But I get up my Heinkel 177 with Van der Waffel foot sexes. Right then, we actually got some time before the round ends, so let's get climbing. $10 ought to do it. Also, I don't get why someone in the YouTube chat just keeps spamming Portugal endlessly. Look at the anti-aircraft fire. Yep, that is definitely in my neighborhood. And look, I'm basically parallel 5 kilometers, 7 kilometers away again. Yeah, look at that. Anti-aircraft fire all the way out here. Someone in the Twitch chat, hey Ike's, how is Armenia? Well, it's kind of difficult to sum up a whole country in a few sentences, but I'll say it's doing alright. Also, please in the YouTube chat, just stop talking, or I'll just have to get the mods in here to delete everyone. Right, I've got targets lined up. We're almost 3 kilometers high. Yep, we're now 3k high. I want it to be 3.5 though. I can see one ship is trying to reverse and ships are not very maneuverable, so if I land a bomb on it... Here we go. Everyone relax. Aiming for center deck. A little bit of evasive action because these shots are really close. I'm just going to hit his stern. Or is it the bow? Ooh, a solid hit to his engine, so he's not going anywhere, but... Fucking hell, this flag is really close. Way too close. Nothing too critical. We're almost 3.7 kilometers high. Please fuck off with the AA. I'm trying up here. I'm trying. I am literally almost 4k high. When will they stop? I know it's heavy caliber, I'm guessing, and holy shit, it's just spitting out lead. Look how close those shots are. Right, we're going to go in for another attack run. My next video might be out after this stream, as long as it hasn't been flagged for demonetization for no reason. Where's the Luftwaffe? Here they are, they're flying around at 4k high above the battlefield getting shot at by AA. I've got a target, it's that bloody ship in mind. Gonna get a right bollocking you up. Oh, interesting, he's going for that channel there. I'm still climbing. Well, I lost a bit of height in that turn. Right then. He's going quite fast, but he's aiming for that narrow area there. So let's say if we drop it near the middle. Yes! And we keep making small adjustments in our trajectory. Ah, the enemy has detonated a nuke! Yes, 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 yes! Von der Waffel! Hans, where is the left wing? Oh, this is bad. So, at 4k high, we lost our... Wait, if I had engine controls, I can maybe power up the left engine more than the right engine to stabilize this, but... I'm afraid that there's a beast inside. We're going to have to take a leaf out of the other Axis allies. And no, this is unsteerable. No, we're buggered. I'm just saying, by the way, we were almost 4 kilometers high. Just saying. 4K. How much is that in feet? Because funnily enough, I do everything in metric except flying. We still do in feet. Let's see. 13,000 feet! Bloody hell. And 10,000 silver lines. Acceptable. And we unlocked one of like the concrete barges. Yo, I'll place an order for that. You know, so much stuff has come out this update. I should really be covering all the other stuff, shouldn't I? Yeah, the left wing just decided to, yeah, I'm out of here. Wait, 45,000 silver lions. Someone remind me, how many points did I get for killing one ship? Oh, we got an amount of culture in the YouTube chat. We will retreat into a more defensive... No, we will retreat into a more favorable position in the mountains! I fucking love that bit in BF5. I haven't played it, but it was just... seeing the cutscene of that when you fail in Narvik, when the Germans fail the first stage of Narvik and you fall back, we will retreat into a more favorable location in the mountains! It's so fucking stereotypical German. Also, someone in Twitch chat is saying they missed the kill due to lagging. If you want, go to the YouTube stream and you can... The YouTube stream has the ability to rewatch... live, so you can basically, like a video, you can just go back to the section you want in case you missed it. I think even Russian Badger brought it up in like one of his BF5 bit missions where, you know, we will retreat into a more favorable position in the mountains. See, every other YouTuber is currently playing with all the new top tier jets, like, you know, the F4 and the MiG-20, whatever it is, 21 is it? And I'm just here like, oh, look at my Wunderwaffles, yeah. Because I like excuses to Fritzex ships, but Fritzexing ships is a pain in the backside. But because I'm playing the Hipper, it's kind of fun today, because the Hipper's a new toy. Oh, this looks like it's going to be painful. Let's spawn there and just aim for the Arpeggios. Now, what we need next is the Heinkel 129? HS 129, that's it. Which is basically a jet-propelled Fritzex, where instead of having to fly directly over the target to drop the Fritzex, you just fly near the ship, you fire off the missile, and the missile flies ahead like, let's say, 2k, and then you have to gravity steer it in. What is the reference to the defensive positions in the mountains? It's a reference to Battlefield 5 when you play Operations, I think, on Narvik. And when the Germans lose on the first map, they fall back to a secondary map. And it's in the cutscene for the Germans, that bit about falling back to a more favourable position. Whoa, we almost hit the top speed of 60k. But as you can see, it's quite hard to slow down a battleship. We're using full back and it's barely slowed down to 40k even when ramming another ship. Kirov class ship. Sorry, Kirov, nothing personnel. Let's just admire the ship for a bit. I'm going to be quiet. Actually, I got an idea. I go to controls, and I want to go down to ranging shots. So that should be a good idea, but no. Aiming mode shift, that is fine. Mouse wheel, ship axis zoom. It's not useful. It's actually better to have it bound to scroll wheel for adjusting, but I get to do this now. I just love the way that one of the big ass cannons has a quad whirlwind. What is interesting is that the devs have turned down the NVIDIA wave physics. Like, if you notice, the waters are very calm, even on the high tiers now. And it'll be curious if they experimented with more wavy waters like they did with like the Atlantic beta missions. During the beta, there was like these Atlantic convoy raiding things, and the waves on those levels were quite big, but the ships were small, so people complained. But now that we've got big chongers like this, alright, fine, warship, not battleship. There you go, warship covers. Ooh. What got hurt? So some of the boilers got damaged. So when the funnels get damaged, it just lowers your top speed a bit? Or is it the boilers are busted then? Not sure. What do you want? Anyway. Yeah, I was thinking, like, what would it have been like in real life to have been an anti-aircraft gunner on a turret on top of a battleship? Like, do you just not have ears in the first place? Do you just forfeit your right to have hearing? Because not only are you operating an anti-aircraft gun that goes duck, 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 because you've got quad barrels there, you are operating it on top of a twin 20.3 centimeter cannon. I mean, did they have like cotton wool stuffed into their ears, but would the pressure waves just annihilate the eardrums anyway, even if they're blocked up? What ranges are we at now? Still quite far off. I'll just let the AI continue peppering the enemy and building me up points. Okay, so those turrets in real life, according to Twitch chat, the guy says he thinks they weren't manned when they were live firing. Because wasn't there something about like the Armada, like having a man standing on deck near the main cannons would just liquefy them? Or something edgy like that. Okay, yeah, the game was getting a little loud there. Mainly due to all the... Oh. They took a hit, but it was just the right one. We are probably in torpedo range now. $4K out, that's pretty close. We'll try manually aiming now. And look at that ship, he's basically rolled over already. Oh, look at the cute little PT boat. It's not really a PT boat, but it's like this size ship, but being a heavy cruiser, it looks insignificant. We've earned 300 points by doing nothing so far. Oh, interesting. It records damage to naval targets. Has that always been there? One of the Royal Navy battleships, possibly Warspite, had an issue when she fired her main guns. The boats they stored on deck were crushed by the air pressure. Hey, it's my boy Napalm. How you doing? In Twitch chat. I'm kind of sorry for this boat that I'm crushing, but I do want to go left. I guess I could just launch some torpedoes and see if they get anything. There are 440 points by just letting the AI do its thing. I'm telling you, Bismarck's getting added at some point. Oh, he died. It is rather annoying, like when you want to start firing your guns, I want to press that target, press X to lock on, and then I want to lead the target, but I don't mind even aiming the guns manually. I don't want them to elevate automatically. No, I'm reading YouTube chat, and I'm reading Twitch chat. So, thank you very much, I can manage 2 chats at once. That was a pretty stonk hit. If we'd just been hit just a little bit, we'll be in cover. I don't know, beyond like 7k out, it's not really worth trying to land shots. Oh, through the island, well, through the trees. Okay, so what's broken? It broke. Main engine broke. Actually, just the main engine, I think. I wonder if the other 2 engines are actually still working. You can see there's like 1 main and then 2 little ones. And it just seems to be like the main one's busted. So what happens if the other 2 little ones break? How much horsepower does the middle one put out? Okay, so all 3 engines are on, but the boilers are still capished. What's Iron's favourite anime? Well, there's a lot of anime. It's like saying, what's your favourite TV show? There's a lot of stuff out there. Please let me lock on. Let me lock on so I can actually... There we go. I'm just blind firing this and hoping it's understanding what I want. Anyway, ship's healed up. We can go back up to the top speed again of 60 kilometers per hour. Right, I can hit that. Easy. Oh, the lead in that was perfect. Just a teeny weeny bit more to be super good. Yes. Let's get that ship now. Because we're going at a max speed one way and he's going another way, which means we're going to put a tremendous amount of lead into it. I haven't seen many enemy planes, if any. It looks like we're turning into a naval fortress soon because we're going to be beached. This is the bit where if I die, I'm happy because I get to spawn in a big ship, a big plane. But I don't want to J out because that feels dishonorable. One enemy plane. And we've got an Armenian in YouTube chat. Oh, look at the cute little puppy. I don't know why I can't lock onto it though. Is this like a new mechanic they added or something? Where it's like you can't lock onto tiny things? Ooh. What do you reckon? Is that a P-51 or is that a naval bomber? I'm considering J'ing out so I can get quick sex out before the round ends. I guess cargo ships don't have much armor, so armor piercing's a waste of time. Oh, that is cool. Oh, I missed it. There it is. It's rolling over. That happened once when I was in another German ship. It actually rolled over instead of just blowing up, and that was pretty cool. My buoyant what's it called? I guess the pumps that suck up water, bilge pumps? They were busted, so essentially I was just taking on so much water from damage. And eventually I started rolling over. And it went critical and it just went... I rolled over. Oh, he's still alive. Somehow. There we go. New human players spawning in. Gotten 2 kills now. Although I don't think they were skill based, they just were. I killed 2 people somehow. Let's see if I can do armor piercing. Maybe I can get like shots to go down all the way through the ship from this angle. Ooh, just a little to the left. Uh-oh. We're losing population. Oh, he got the kill? That was a swan song. Anyway, Fritz Xing time. Right, there are not many enemy big ships left. But I'll do what I can. Let's get to climbing. And as we found out, being 4K high is still not being safe from enemy AA. Also, wow, I forgot to speak English there. Just saying shout out to my decal. If you want it, just go on my Twitter, or you'll probably find a link on my Discord. Basically, buy anything from my Gaijin affiliate link, you get 3% off, and you get my adorable decal. Just a self-plug there. Oh, but another ship just went down. What's left for me to target? Oh, interesting. He's made himself a little... Okay. Ah, I thought you were smart there. Firing at the same spot endlessly. He's turned himself into an anti-aircraft platform. Please fuck off, I've already got a hard enough life without having you to deal with now. I lost a wing. Yeah, fuck you. Now if you excuse me, I'm flying half a ship here. So manoeuvring's a little bit tough. That was interesting though, that guy in the little alcove down there's turned himself into a fortress. Then again, if I was flying directly over him, I definitely could have hit him. Oh, apparently the percentage of eagles has changed now. And that I don't know anything about then. But all I know is that you get my decal, and it doesn't cost you extra. We don't seem to be able to climb easily at the moment. Might be something to do due to missing, you know, half the plane. It's taken a lot of my brain power to continue flying this half ship. So we're missing a wing and tail section badly damaged. Oh no, I predicted a little too early. Here it comes. Oh, we took out his forward gun. Also, I hope Gaijin doesn't, you know, automatically kill this plane. I am turning around. Oh no. Please. I'm trying my best. Look how slow this rate of turn is, because we're turning the opposite way to... Ah, it doesn't matter, we won. Beep, beep, beep. That was a good game. That's enough of ships though before I go insane from them. So what have we got new here? We got some two top tier Russian ship. Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, the Germans got a new helicopter. I don't know what it is or what it's like, because I don't really fly helis. Looks like a chunky Cobra. Oh, actually, there was an American plane I was excited for. It looks like it had wing-mounted rocket pods that were in the wing tips. No, this wasn't it, was it? I don't think it was the F4C. It was a new plane that looked like it had rocket pods in the wings. Unless it was an American, and I thought it was American. Alright, check US premiums. That's the one. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at this. I have never seen a premium vehicle where you needed to own another premium vehicle. Am I mistaken? Is this something like you got to own the Boomerang 1 to buy the Boomerang 2? At least it's discounted, I suppose. But it is basically the same vehicle, except with a bigger price tag. Not bigger, but you're paying like 7k plus Eagles, then you pay another 4k Eagles. And then you get this monstrosity, which is doesn't have any main guns, yeah. It's just got rockets. So let's do like a high loadout, for example. Okay, M1 Abrams. What BR is this new fancy plane? Alright, 7.3, not too high. Okay, so you're carrying 16... How big are the rockets for those? They weigh 64 kilograms, explosive mass 3.4 kilograms. And the smaller rockets, 0.9 kilograms of explosive, but they're speedy. Oh, so look, you and your homie can go for a ride together in your convertible. Ah, I can't close it anymore. Brakes. Oh, it fell off. Okay, me and my homie are going for a ride together. So we're going to hunt down a MiG-15 using the rocket-only armament. So essentially we've got a natter in the game. These aren't lock-ons, are they? They're just fire and forget. I do like this convertible plane though. Can you break the sound barrier with the cockpit open? Yeah, it's just down to the rockets. We've got no primary guns. Oh, can I salvo those? So like I just fire off all of them at once instead of, you know, pressing one, go, 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 go. Just poof, all of them go. Right, let's fly at an even level maybe and then try and zoom climb. That is a nice looking plane. I've had flaps down this entire time. And I was wondering why it took me quite a long time to actually build up speed. It's because I had combat flaps on this entire time. Yeah, do you like my convertible? Also, I don't know what performance effect it has, as in probably negatively, but I don't know how much it does. Can I play the... Let's see, can I play... Someone just recommended me to play a top-tier vehicle that had the best optics in the game. I already forgot its name. Oh yeah, they've added like the dirty smoke clouds behind jets now. No, there is meant to be a cockpit. I just blew it off by having it open and flying. It's not a convertible. Oh, an ME-163 without a canopy would be very interesting. I mean, this still wearing flight helmets, otherwise their eyes would have just dissolved. But even so, it's exposed. Type 16, okay. Okay, it took us like 10 minutes to get here. Had to grind for this position. But we're here now. Oh, it has air brakes. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's like ailerons, except on both sides of the plane. So, and you can still steer with the... Okay, that's cool. So these are the big ass rockets. Now we're down to the small ones, I think. Really? Okay. Use the tracking radar. Let me remember, it's like really stupid to use the radar. It's, by default, it's this really odd key binding. What was it, like Alt F? There we go. It's really cool though. I haven't seen a plane use this kind of radar yet. See, all your newfangled kids with your new fancy tech. So the velocity, we're now closing in on it at 37 meters a second. That's cool. Does it show me where to aim? Yeah, those rockets were kind of close that I fired, but apparently not close enough. Yeah, no tracking radar. So where am I supposed to aim the rockets? They're still unguided. So I need to like do a drive-by and then just side fire this missile into his arse. Uh-oh. Hey, it still kind of flies alright. Oh, but we did actually lose some of the rockets, so we're down to like 7. Fucking hell. You know what, for missing like 90% of the plane, this actually handles pretty solid still. Probably don't have that many rockets left. Come on! Yes, we did it! And we only had 2 rockets left. You can see them sitting there. 1, 2. Oh yeah, overload, overload, overload. I'll just fire those off and quit the radar. Oh no, 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 no. Let's put some power into this. Stall recovery, nose down. Try and fix the spin. There we go, we're fixing the spin, but we won't pull out of this because we're missing half the plane. Fuck this vehicle. Oh, it's nothing more than a meme machine. Cool idea. Painful. Japan's got something mildly interesting, which is the Type 4 Model 4. It's low tier and highly affordable. It's some sort of torpedo boat, except it's got twin airplane engines that seems to be on a deck. Can travel rather fast. I just don't want to know what it was like to be the rear gunner. You know, operating two machine guns right next to an airplane engine. As you can see, the arc of fire for this thing is not really that effective. But this is tier 1 and you are doing 70 kilometers per hour. Look, you can even see the fuel tanks for that bloody thing. Is that actually how it was in real life? Just a couple of jerry cans up on deck that you topped up? And the angle of fire on that rear gun is just awful. Anyway, I have a plan to take out the Fletcher, which is the depth charges. Am I going to play the F4? Okay. Yeah, Gaijin has now changed the testing range for tanks, where the tanks actually face forward at the player, which is much more realistic to what you'll encounter in War Thunder. So yeah, it's pretty fast for a BR1 vehicle, but at the end of the day, it's not that good. Forza Emperor! But yeah, you won't be doing that in a real match. Hey! I don't pronounce that name. 101? IAMP 101. Yes, let's put two very strong engines right behind the gunner with no fan covers. What's the worst thing that can happen? Actually, that's a good point as well. I guess they would have needed a system for the shells that were being ejected to be collected in a box, kind of like the 2cm guns have a basket next to them. Because you don't want the shell casings flying off into the engine. Right then. It's going to cost me 8,700 golden eagles to buy the F4 Phantom in research. 1 million silver lines to actually put it into a lineup. So let's say... I already gone bankrupt. Right, and it's going to cost me 1/3 of a million lines to put it in. And then to pay to win it now, let's see. 1,000. 2,000. I think like 3,000, 3.2. Okay, that's 4,000. I'm losing track now. I think that's like 5k easily. $6k. Almost there. What do you reckon? Just say 8k. So that cost... How many lines did I have? How many eagles did I have before I started this? I'm bankrupt. I started the stream with 50,000. I swear I've only bought like 3 things. I bought like 3 things this entire stream. And you know what? Out of all the new fancy gadgets this has, I just like the Vulcan cannon thing the most. But yes, it does have a massive potential lineup. It's like, hey, you want 4 Sidewinders? That's cool. You can do that. Or, you know, do you want to have like 2 Sidewinders and a cannon? No, correction. 4 cannon 1 and... Oh, okay, so you can have 1 machine gun and 4 cannons. Okay, there seems to be like different types of... What are these? They all seem to be the same to me. Cannon 1 times 9B times 4. I'm assuming they're different rockets, maybe? One times cannon plus sidewinders plus rockets. And bombs. Yeah, this is the most... No, this is the most expensive one. This one. What the fuck is that? So you've got 1 cannon. And you've got... Excuse me, what are those? These look like just bombs. Mighty Mouse rockets. Hold up, they're rockets? They look like fucking bombs. What? What are these? They're also bombs, but they're cheaper? Man, you fancy whippersnappers in your top tier vehicles. I don't understand what's going on no more. What is this? Let's just go with the expensive lowdown and see what happens. $12 times 19 rockets, so 7... Really? Okay, let's take off. Oh, they've got like explosive caps on them, so... Ow, hold on, let's restart. So you blast the cap off and then there's rockets inside the pod. Why did Gaijin spend like their entire budget on just developing this one plane? Because this looks so fucking awesome. Wait, in the top left, the radar looks even more fancy now. We've got like a little charging thing. Hey, Gaming Legend 2, 3, 4, 5. Gaming Legend 2345, thank you very much for the free meal deals. How would you like to see the US M1128 Striker in the game? I'm looking it up right now. This is interesting. I'm not sure what it is, but it reminds me of the Italian, like, armored APC with, like, a tank cannon on it. Yeah, we've got infinite fuel on, so we can just smash the afterburner constantly. Yeah, we ace combat now, boy, especially with those. Look at that. Whoa. Nice. Yeah, we're pretty much ace combat. We got the MiG-21 and we got the F4, so we're ace combat 7 now. Let's blow off some caps. So rockets available 224. So we've got 216 rockets available. Oh, and the cannon. Jesus Christ, why would you need 216 rockets? What is that for? Oh, they even added a plane up high up for you to hunt as well. What was the default binding? It was, yeah, Alt F. You need 260 rockets for when the trees start speaking. Oh, so do I aim at... Do I put my mouse there or do I aim the... See, why did it... Hold on, let's lean off the power. Nathan! Thank you very much for the donation! I can do this all day! There we go. Only used 100 rockets. There's the Gatlings of Freedom. Anyway, Nathan Snickerto. I can't pronounce your name, so I'll just call you Nathan. Why would you not need 216 rockets? That's awesome! Also, why haven't I burst the sound barrier yet? I'm going in it. Should we zoom climb? Oh, I remember. I think I did this on the dev servers. I just... Oh, it's probably all the extra weight we're lugging around too. It's a fucking rocket ship though. Just look at it go. Hey, we got another Armenian in YouTube chat. Yeah, just climbed up to 4K like it's no big deal. This plane probably costs more than most countries. But yes, Nathan, thank you very much for the free meal deals. Much appreciated. It's in 1, 2, 3, not free. is it locking onto? I still haven't figured out how radar actually works in this. Okay, Osprey 2 will be next. I am still carrying humongous rocket pods, which I can imagine affects the airframe quite a bit. I mean, just straight up the amount of resistance they're causing must be quite a bit. Anyway, I'm kind of bored of top tier jets. Let's try out the Osprey 2. What's the perks of subbing on Patreon? Not much, to be honest. You get a role on my Discord, but that's about it. It's basically considered a donation. If you want, don't bother. You don't get that much for it at the moment. So, if we actually want to show you the proper F4 experience, we're just taking the cannon. Or the better action might just be to take the Sidewinders, dump the Sidewinders straight away, and you lose a ton of weight. So we ditched the rocket pods, we're just down to a single cannon underneath, which I'm pretty sure we can ditch as well somehow. So just hold at the sea level. Building up the speed. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a performance increase. We're now about to break the sound barrier. Broken. Now let's zoom climb. $90. Cue some Ace Combat 7 soundtrack now. We just zoom climbed to 7 kilometers high. So like 22,000 feet. Yeah, sorry, that wasn't sound barrier, that was Mach 1. Now let me see if I'm really retarded when it comes to flying top tier jets. Oop. I had the flaps down for some reason. For some reason the radar is not working now. There you go, I just wanted to ditch some more weight. Oh, who needs a radar? I can't figure out radars in this game, they just seem so hit or miss. Ostwind 2 time. Yeah, please don't judge the F4C's performance on my gameplay, because I don't know how to fly top tier jets. I just want to stick to my battleships and my Fritzexes and, you know, the usual stuff. Ostwind 2, baby. Hey, the cheese itty. Thank you very much for the donation of a meal deal in a bit. Oh look, a flying rat. I don't know if that's a reference or you just a hater of the FFC. But thank you very much for Cheesy for the donation. Let's get a few more hits before it dies. Oh, one more. Nice. So basically this is just an Ostwind, but with two 37mm guns instead. That's what you're getting. Actually, are the guns firing out of sync? No. When you initially fire, the guns are in sync. Then they go out of sync very quickly. They won't go for a T-34, but there's also, it's a 6-man crew, but for some reason Gaijin's labelled it as, if you look in the bottom left, 5-man. I'm sure they'll get around to fixing that at some point. It's got a bow machine gun! Why haven't they modelled this for like most vehicles? Oh. Interesting. Is this something that slipped through the cracks, or they just didn't bother developing it fully, but that bow machine gun cannot move. It can just fire straight and that's it. Yeah, look, it can't turn. Which is very odd. Huh. But yeah, the main bit is that at least the guns do go out of sync quite quickly. You want the guns out of sync for just more volume of fire rather than, you know, 2 bursts at once. I just don't know why. Why would you want the guns in sync? Wouldn't you want them out of sync? I do like the sounds though. They sound kind of cool. Well, I think that basically covers all the cool stuff that I wanted to do. A new edgy Japanese boat. The Ostwind 2. Literally Gaijin announcing the Ostwind 2. That doesn't interest me. Wasn't Furtherland always BR 6.3? Wasn't it 6.7? And this was at like BR 7 until they put it down to 6.3 recently. Let's do one last ship with the Admiral Hipper. That's another thing about the Ostwind 2 YouTube chat mentioned. The 2 barrels should be on top of each other. And this was a question I was asking a lot of people as well, because from my understanding, the German army ground-based 3.7s, instead of being horizontal, the guns were stacked vertically. And I never understood that, and you can find pictures of Zwilling 3.7cm anti-aircraft guns where they're mounted vertically, but the Navy always had the guns horizontally. And the Navy didn't really like the Army much, they didn't share much technology. Now, for example, the technology behind the Kugelblitz had basically been invented for the Type 22 submarine. But they had to reinvent the wheel again, essentially, with the Kugelblitz turret. Anyway, this will be the last game. We'll make it a fun game. Yawn. Lovely.
Oh! What the fuck? You scared me. Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
on stream at the moment. I'm going to be wrapping up in like 10 minutes maybe, but I thought I'd say hello.
Oh god damn it, you fucking dude, you almost gave me a heart attack.
I'll make sure
What's
to
up?
be more shocking next time I come in. Oh, I'm alright. How you doing?
I'm doing fine playing some night battles because it's fun apparently.
I tried out like the Admiral Hipper, and then I did like the Japanese stupid tier 1 thing, and then the Osman 2, and that was pretty much the update done for me.
Oh, you got Osmo too?
Yeah.
I didn't request it.
Oh no, I bought it with. I haven't bought it yet with GE, but they gave me 50,000 GE. I only bought like 3 things, and it's gone.
Yeah, welcome to War Thunder. You think that 50,000 G is something?
It really isn't. Like, it's
Yeah.
getting a bit odd. All I did was I bought the Hipper, and I had everything before the Hipper. I bought the F4, and I had everything before it. And I think I bought something else. I don't remember though. It wasn't super top tier, was it? And that's it. I'm broke.
Nach Zielen
I've got like
Yeah.
4,000 GE left.
Yeah, dude, I know. I trained like 3 Chinese crew and I lost like 12,000 Golden Eagles and I was like,
To buy the F4 Phantom, it cost 1 million silver lines, 10k, no, I think it was like 9k Eagles to just pay for the grind, and then around 6k Eagles to buy all the mod cons.
that's just how Gaijin works, Higgs.
Yeah, and I'm
You
just
just
sitting
need to
here.
accept it and move on.
On their update video, I said Heinkel 111Zs, please. So let's see if that happens. I'm still convinced Gaijin only added the Fritz X because of me. That's the only ego thing I have to boast about this game. They added the Fritz X because of one stupid Armenian YouTuber kept on going on about it.
I fucking love these optics. These optics are amazing.
Are you playing that Type 16, is it?
Nah, I'm just playing T18 at top tier.
Okay, some people in YouTube chat were telling me to play the T16 because it's meant to have like amazing optics.
Oh, the Japanese?
Maybe.
Did you try out Type 75?
No?
Yeah, you should. Wait, that's Miles! What the fuck, Miles? That's kinda...
Many miles away playing War Thunder? That's illegal. I was wondering, the Hipper's got such a nice big flat deck that can we find a way to spawn tanks on it to increase the firepower?
Good.
We could put like 6 Yak Tigers on the front deck and like 4 on the rear or something.
Ooh, they have a radar.
Well, speaking of which, I have no fucking clue how radar works anymore. Like, I barely understood the ancient radar, and now the modern radar stuff has just broken my mind. Anyway, I'll come speak to you more when the stream's over.
Alright, see you, dude.
See you till then.
Let's send me 700 people.
I'll see what I can do.
No.
Going full ape there. Oh, the clap on those 21cm canoners. We're going towards the torpedo boat arena. Let's see if we can absolutely yeet some boats out of existence with the 6 10.5s on one side. That is really close, and we should be able to hit it from here. In fact, his boiler must be down. He's not moving as much as I thought. Aim for the midsection, I reckon. Please, I get the... Ah, I didn't get the kill credit. Oh well. Hey, look, a torpedo boat. Switching to 10.5s. These guns fire hella fast. Fire everything! Kill assist again. Okie doke. Oh, forward turret might be down. Some of it is. Ooh, close. Is this a new ship? Yeah, this is the Admiral Hipper, new top tier ship. Oh, and our buoyancy is going rather down. We went down to 76% before I realised. So we've got to pump that water out. That's why we're listing quite heavily. Yeah, now the pumps are back on, it should stabilise. Got to improve that lead. Kind of. Lucky gear. There we go, solid hits. Kill assist. That was my aim anyway, just to walk into the torpedo boat area and hopefully kill the tiny weeny ships before they kill me. Yeah, we've got plenty of points now to spawn in the Heinkel when it 177. I'm not really quite sure how to validate the toughness of the ship, other than by the amount of primary, secondary and tertiary armament it has. With it being, you know, 8 21cm main cannons, 12 10.5 anti-aircraft guns, and then just a shed load of 3.7s, 2cm heavy. Yeah, I don't mind dying now. Just finish me off. Let me get in my plane. As you can see, it's just taking a hammering, and it's still doing kind of okay. Down to still 50% crew somehow. He's firing over that mountain there, but I can't see him. Yeah. $1,470 points, whatever that means. As you can see, like, each of our hits does tremendous damage to him. And his puny cannons don't do that much to us. At the moment, it's a bit annoying that we're exchanging fire from behind an island. More heavy ships over there. Down to 2% crew. Can you even run a ship at that point? How would you run a ship with 2% crew? %0 crew. That's German steel for you when you're on 2% crew. And the ship still goes. Look at the bottom left. It's 2% crew. Literally too angry to die. Breaking news. Deutschland heavy cruiser. Too angry to die. Oh, I missed the C point by quite a bit. I mean, We're on 0% crew still. Ah, there we go. Nuremberg. Betrayed, I see. Betrayed. But still, 0% crew. Alright then, it's Fritzexing time. Here we go, let's begin our climb into the stratosphere. We are limited to a ceiling of maybe possibly 2.5k though. I would like to have done the bombing run from 4k and up, but whatever. There's our target today. ETA to a bomb drop, I reckon 60 seconds. And look, there's anti-aircraft. How far away are those ships? Go on. How far away? That boat is 5k away from us, so... You think it'll be easy to say that's at 20k at least? There's that boat's anti-aircraft fire. And we're going to have to predict which way he's turning. I'm going to say he's turning to my left. Oh, that flak is most certainly thick and heavy. Just how I like my women. Here we go. Not good. Hold it together. A little bit to the left. Hold. Hold. Bomb drop. Evasive maneuvers now. That's fine. We'll just put us on a course away from this horrible thing. Right then. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Steady out. Good. Good. Direct hit. Come on. Right in the middle of the ship. Yes! Oh, that was a perfect Fritzex hit. And look, we might even make it home as well. It's just a coolant leak. That's fine. We can trim this out. Yeah, the left engine's gone all funny, but that's alright. We'll just go home early. Ah, that was perfect. Oh, it's good to know that Nvidia Shadowplay just decided to stop working for literally no reason. You know what? Since the ship is not doing so good, we could make it home, but let's try and drop another. I mean, that guy looks like he's going to ram ashore anyway, which makes my life easier. But that left engine's going to just give up soon. The right engine ain't doing so good, mainly because I bullied it. Right, with that guy grounding himself, that would be a perfect target to hit. I would like to drop 2 Fritzexes, but you can only control 1 at a time. Maybe I should be bombing the guy behind him. Hold it, done. Now we fly away. We're just going to nick his bow, but it might be enough. Yes, 2 ship kills. in one attack run with the Heinkel 177. Do you reckon we can make it 3 kills? Which I think is a hat trick. We're down to 1 single Fritz Sex and we're also down to 1 engine. Well, technically it's 2 engines per side, but you get the idea. Now, I'm really sad that Nvidia Shadowplay isn't working. I'm cooling down the right engine quickly. Too close, too close, too close. Hold it together. For Deutschland, let's get a 3rd kill. I maybe dropped it a little early, but as you can see... I can steady this out, I can fix it. That's fine. I can recover this. Easy. The bomb, though. Oh, perfect hit coming right up. Come on, let's make it 3 kills. Perfect hit! Yes! We got 3 kills with 3 Fritz X's. I have made the fatherland proud. And I made myself proud. I have never done that before. 3 Fritz X's, 3 kills. I'm extremely pleased. That was very tense. I don't think we're recovering this, by the way, because we've lost the elevator. The right engine's going to go capiche soon. But 3 Fritz X's and 3 ships destroyed. I'm not going to beat that for a while, at least. I guess my only goal is now to stay alive before the round ends. Because do we even have gear to put land? No, all the gear's blowing off. Just putting out there, by the way, Nvidia Shadowplay is not working. Oh yeah, we're also missing the rudder as well. There's the airfield. I better get like 5 iron crosses for that. Now, my only goal is now is quite literally survive. And as you can see, we are slowly... Got to give it everything I got. Oh no. That was a bad idea actually. 80% was perfect. Too much and they were going to start losing control. Well, not that we haven't lost control, but you saw it was pulling the plane to one side. No, this is not recoverable. We made Deutschland proud. That was amazing, and I think that was a perfect end to the stream. Also, look, the round's going to end now. Wow. It is not easy Fritz Xing. Like, as you saw with each time I dropped a bomb, I basically... minimal correction is done on the bomb. It's just kind of... you got to predict where the enemy is going, and then you're allowed to make a couple of small corrections on the way in. Let's take a screenshot of that, I'm proud. Is that a good amount of eagles? I'm not even sure about top tier these days. Well, BR4 I suppose. That was cool. Hey, Nor Nuts Nor. Thank you very much for the donation. A meal deal to celebrate this occasion. Oh, thank you very much, Lord Nutnor. I think I might get myself a turkey club tomorrow, just for that. Let's quickly repair that. Oh, 47,000. Wow. So we made like 70,000, but that was only because we killed 3 players with this. Wow. I'm going to take a celebratory screenshot and also going to kick him video in the proverbial teeth for stealing. Like Shadowplay just said, I'm going to head out. And I'm like, what Shadowplay? No, I want to record these kills in the maximum quality. Shadowplay be like, nah fam, I'm out. Come on Shadowplay, why did you fail? I'm just checking right now. I bet it's because an update came out, because whenever a new update comes out, Shadowplay conveniently goes down, meaning that you have to boot it up, and it's be like, oh look, there's a new update come out, would you like to download it, since you're here? It's like, I'm only here because you took down my recording software. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning into the stream today. I had an absolute blast foot-sexing ships. I'm still like, I feel adrenaline. Yep, it's an NVIDIA GeForce update. Oh, actually, no. Can everyone do me a big favor on the Twitch stream? I do look at Twitch. I'm sorry. It's just I don't have much to say to either chat sometimes. I'm going to send some viewers to Dieter2233 and it's going to really cheer them up. I always like hosting when I can. Is it better to raid or host? But YouTube, if you want to go to my Twitch, in like 1 minute, let's say, we'll go raid him, I think. I don't know what's cooler. Is it better to raid or host? What was it called? I think it's Twitch raid. Come on. Yep. Okay, go on guys, we've got 1 minute to get there. Or like 40 seconds. For Deutschland! Oh, that was just such an amazing... 3 Fritz X's, 3 ships. Alright, 30 seconds. I'll put it in the YouTube chat, 30 seconds. There we go. Alright, then bye bye everyone that isn't joining the raid. It's past my bedtime almost. I've got plenty of stuff I need to finish up before tomorrow. Okay, that's it. Goodbye YouTube stream and Twitch stream. Let's go to the bye.